What's happening? Welcome to Montians, Pathfinders, Shapeshifters, Werewolves, and everyone else watching. This is episode 10 of Let's Nerd with Pathfinder Kingmaker. In the last episode, we cleaned up some rubble at the old sycamore tree. We leveled up. We killed a boar. And today we're going to head into the Thorn Ford. This passage that attracts bandits to the place as well. Actually, we have to rest. We're pretty fatigued. So let's see what we can do here. She can hunt. Octavia. Valerie can maintain her armor. Octavia can do that. I'd like to know what the DC of this area for hunting is. Instead of maintaining armor, let's just have her help with the hunt. And let's go. Someone was cooking? I didn't even notice that. Alright, so let's head on in. We're looking for traces of bandits because when we followed Tartuccio, bandits had a chance to get away, but maybe we can find some remnants of what's going on here. Across the old riverbank, pick up some edible moss. Sounds delicious. Is that like kale? Scorched fragment of a necklace. Let's go down here and see if we pick up on any perception.
I've spotted something.
Thingamabobs we have. Good luck, Octavia.
Done and done.
Well done. Better watch our step. What is this? A watchtower. The bandits seem to have planned to seriously secure the area. The bandits' belongings are piled together in a messy heap. Let's try a perception check to search the belongings for information or valuables. Succeeded. You find a cache under all the clothes and blankets. Opening the lid of a small hog, you find a box full of bottles. An inscription on the side reads, "Wine for the Stag Lord. Don't dare steal it, fools. I'll make sure you rot." Okay, let's take the wine.
The path is clear.
Uh-oh, bandits. Non-aggro bandits. Cressel. The dark-haired bandit is kicking the ground irritably. When she sees you, she squares her shoulders and clenches her hand X's. Well, look who's here. Who? Oh, the bandit responsible for collecting taxes for the Stag Lord, one of the finest first dwellers of the stolen lands you met on your arrival. Easy now, I'm not here to blanket the stolen land with corpses. Lower your weapon and let's talk. I won't kill anyone who leaves the Stag Lord's service or is willing to help me find him, so think about it. Is he really a leader you're ready to die for? Something in your words seemed to have impressed Cressel. She frowns for a moment then spits. Fine, I won't cut your throat, for now at least. But I also won't kneel to some Restov upstart. Why would you try to make peace? Are you just naturally kind, or have you been listening to Svetlana? This is so hard to believe. I simply might not want unnecessary bloodshed. You know, life hasn't been so good to me, Cressel replies sullen. Why should I trust you? Alright, here's my piece. The Stag Lord's spending more time keeping an eye on the bottom of his glass than on what's going on around him. If you won't answer an insult for some Restov crook like Jamandi, then you're right. We chose the wrong leader. So go ahead, do whatever you're gonna do. I won't stop you, but I won't help you either. And here, give this to Svetlana. The bandit places a ring in your hand and leaves. Fair enough.
Tread lightly.
Oh, there's someone there, but there's a box here first. Notes of a traveling priest, Ilfuliak, sweet pancakes, written orders. Alright, we'll take those written orders. You see a dark-haired man of about 45, though the wrinkles on his face make him look 60 at first sight. He's currently a prisoner, judging from his tied hands. He slouches a bit, squinting short-sightedly at the light as he moves his lips as though speaking to someone invincible. He jerks his head up as he notices you. Praise Erastil. Someone finally chased off those scoundrels. Thank you, stranger. My name is Jihad Kavkin. I'm a priest of Erastil from Galt. Those bandits attacked me as I was crossing the river. Said they wanted to take me to their leader, make me heal their wounds. Not a chance. The strength granted me by Erastil is meant to help honest people, not robbers. Who's Erastil? Also known as Old Deadeye and the Stag God, is one of the oldest human gods still worshipped in the Inner Sea region, and is concerned with family, farming, hunting, and trade. During the Age of Creation, Erastil was among the gods who battled Rovagug when he sought to destroy Galarion and eventually able to contain him in the Dead Vault at the planet's core. His religion dates back to before the Age of Darkness, when small farming communities and hunter-gatherers prayed to him for bountiful harvests and successful hunts. Legends claim that it was Old Deadeye himself who crafted the first bow and gifted it to humans to overcome the challenges of the world. Even as the accomplishments of civilization mount, Erastil continues to embrace and represent the simpler pleasures life has to offer. And you're from Galt? Nation of freethinkers. I think I've read this before, but a nation of freethinkers and radicals renowned for brilliant poets, artists, and philosophers whose ideas shaped the politics of the whole of Avestan. Galt was once a vassal nation of Cheliax. After the death of Aroden and the rise of House Thrune in Cheliax, the people of Galt decided to throw off their foreign rulers, along with their own nobles who had colluded with them. The executions did not end the bloodshed. Within 5 years, the severed heads of the ministers of the first government rolled down the steps of the guillotine. In the 40 years since, over a dozen governments have ruled Galt, rising and falling like the waves of a stormy sea. Alright. How did you come to be in these lands, Jihad? I was led here by visions sent by the elk god, Jihad says with veneration. Erastil showed me that somewhere in this wild land lies a temple of the elk, an ancient shrine, forlorn and desecrated. I saw the ruins of the temple and the shadows of a predator lurking in sorcerous fog. I felt the echoes of the vicious rituals performed at the once blessed place. I have no doubt Erastil revealed all this to me so I could help stop the ungodly sorcery that's desecrating the temple. Temple of the Elk, a huge rock surrounded by the forest with the head of an immense elk carved out of it. At the foot of a rock lies what was once an impressive shrine dedicated to the god Erastil. And where is this temple? That I don't know. Visions, even divine ones, are often vague and unreliable. I know only that the temple is somewhere near in the Gnarl Marches. But I'm afraid I won't be able to find it myself, what with bandits lurking around every corner in this place. Jihad shakes his head sadly. The Gnarl Marches spread across the lowlands of the region and feature craggy hills, lazy streams, deep ravines, and a great variety of trees including oak, beech, and rushleaf. The region hosts a rich variety of wildlife as well, with elk, river cats, black bears, and many large rodents, boars, and brush thylacines. Stranger still are the giant owls, will-o-wisps, owlbears, and aggressive vegetation. Gangs of trolls range the southern edge of the forest closer to Candlemere, and the ruins of many bandit hideouts dot the landscape as well, leading to rumors of long-lost riches and fantastic treasures. Alright, so let's release Jihad. I'm glad I could help. Jihad mutters a bit, rubbing his hands. Oh, these times, to be surprised to meet an honest man, as to see a manticore at a vegetable stall. Thank you for your help. I've exhausted my supply of prayers, but I'll gladly repay you in the future, once I've restored my strength. Come to me if you ever need to be healed or blessed. I'm afraid an old fool like me won't be able to handle the mission given me by Aristil on my own. How can I search for the temple when the bandits around here won't let me take a single step? I'll head to Oleg Levitin's trading post and think on what to do next. Please, traveler, if you happen to discover the ruins of the Temple of the Elk, come inform old Jihad. My gratitude will know no bounds. Alright, Jihad. Jihad. Oh, she's got to pick this.
I did as you asked.
Well done. Scroll of Doom. Shocking Grasp, some hematite, some meat. Thought I saw another box down here. Corrosive Touch. Alright, so more clues. So we actually have some clues. We picked up that lab journal. Which is it worth anything? No, we can pretty much drop that. Written orders. Cressel, a task. As soon as you're done with the taxes, find an old hut in the woods upstream of the Thorn River and burn it to the ground. This is the Stag Lord's wish. He literally said, burn, burn. It was originally going to be Dovin, but he grew upset when he learned nobody lived in the hut. Said burning houses with no one in them was boring. So I said I'd send someone more reliable. It's a strange task, but try to finish it quickly. And no asking what the or why bother with this trifle instead of preparing for war with Restov. We'll get to that. A. Alright, burn a hut down upriver. What else did we pick up? I think there was 3 books in that, right? Or was one a scroll? Another wand of magic missile. Lindsay can try to use that with a skilled checkaroo. The Notes of a Traveling Priest, Ilthuliak by Tyron Dean. Imagine this, a girl whose name I shall not disclose comes to town and immediately purchases the most expensive suburban villa. This newcomer spends unfathomable amounts on charity, even returning several tragically perished citizens to life at her own expense. She's very young. Her rough speech and manners indicate that she's not of noble birth. This leaves the whole town wondering, how did this young lady come into possession of such a huge fortune? And why does she spend it so eagerly? Those secrets were revealed to me when I was invited to the mysterious girl's house to provide healing services. The young lady reluctantly displayed something she'd been hiding for everyone, terrible acid burns. She forestalled any questions with a single word, Ilthuliak. The monstrous black dragon's name was well known in the River Kingdom. She lived in the region for hundreds of years, inspiring terror and emptying settlements. Many experienced dragon hunters attempted to put a stop to her and all perished. No one knew where Ilthuliak's lair was or where she would strike next. The wounds Ilthuliak's acid breath left on my patient's body were terrible, but her soul was hurt much worse. The girl and her friends had found the lair of the dragon. They could have gathered hunters to destroy the monster, but they instead kept silent in search of profit. When the lair's mistress was absent, they would carry treasure out little by little. Ilthuliak suspected something was happening, so she set an ambush for the thieves, and they were dealt with cruelly. My patient pretended to be dead, surviving while the dragon devoured the bodies of her friends. She had much gold left at her disposal, but it came with the burden of memories that recalled devastated cities and countless people burned by acid. Unable to tolerate the guilt, the girl tried to atone for ill-gotten gains with good deeds. I was able to heal her physical wounds. When we parted, she told me she planned to spend the rest of her wealth organizing an expedition to Ilthuliak's lair to end the beast. I recently heard rumor that the villa had been abandoned for quite some time now. It's possible the owner left for other lands, but my heart tells me her bones lie in the lair of Ilthuliak, the winged terror and plague to the River Kingdoms. And why is Lindsay wearing absolutely nothing? I think because I took it off her. She can bless freely. She can bless. She can expeditious retreat. Comes in handy for her. Give her a scroll of bane. Why not? Well, she's got her bow and she's got to stay out of harm's way. Breastplate +1 for Jaethal, which I never equipped. And I was told not to drink many potions in combat because you get attacks of opportunity against you. These are more for staying alive without resting type deal. False life. You harness the power of unlife to grant unlimited point ability to avoid death. Hit points equal to 10d1 per castle, so that's 3d10. Oh no, 1d10 plus 3. Give her an extra snowball to use. We'll give her a cure moderate. And I guess that's it. He's doing just fine. He's got lead blades and ear-piercing scream. Give that to young Lindsay. Young Lindsay can use it with no hesitation. And you, my friend, can just have a scroll of ear-piercing scream. Let's set our weapon sets back. Alright, cool. So, is that the clue we needed to find then? What's this? Who's that? Jahan. There's a corgi. Are you showing us a clue, boy? Showing us something, boy? We're following you.
Something here.
Oh, he's going up that way.
I did as you asked.
So I guess we can cross the river here. Head upstream. A sturdy cart with weapon marks along the sides. Be right back. Alright. We're back.
What's that?
Oh, a Miri. Nice. Another ring of protection, it looks like. That corgi went somewhere up here. Aha. No sign of the corgi. He may have went for a swim. Nothing up here? The trees are blocking my view. Alright, well, let's identify that ring. It is a ring of protection. Well, I guess a Miri. Use the AC 19. Alright, so let's continue here.
Let us be careful.
I guess we have to look for an abandoned hut. Upwards here. Alright, so there is the lab journal we left here. So apparently if we head upstream, there's oh, it's up there. Abandoned hut. There's also that waterlogged lowland. Gotta check out. Uh-oh. Void. Come on. There we are.
I need to catch my breath.
Octavia. The remains of a small house accompanied by an old stone altar are hidden deep in the woods. Local hunters sometimes use the place for shelter and try not to think too hard about who built it, and why it was abandoned. What's Octavia's problem? Is she medium? No, she's light. We're not resting again. I wonder if there'll be bandits up here that are trying to burn this down. Oh, look who it is. You are here. Please follow me. First, I have some herbs to collect. Oh, they are herbs too. Coming guardian of the
I'll go
gloom.
ahead.
Father, please, I looked for the herbs you asked for. They just weren't enough to... Silence! Did you forget the rules? You speak when I say, you do as I say. But Father, 3 times. Man, that text goes by fast. Enough, I can't. Enough.
The path is clear.
Disobedience obviously leads to
Requires your attention.
bad things. Staircase decayed and collapsed long ago. It can't be climbed. Rotted wooden racks long ago used for drying herbs. And I learned today that enlarged person also increases reach, which is pretty cool. What happened? Why is it pausing? Oh.
Let us strike as one.
There were wolves in there, I didn't even see them. Octavia, please use your bow. I beg you. Is it wolf pelt? Worth 10, we'll take it. Bushes grow in the well, a clear sign it was abandoned long ago. Nugra's old notes. Well, hello there. A coin. Alright, who is Nugra and why are they leaving old notes? In early spring, Willow's leaves are the same color as her eyes. His too. I barely hold myself from burning them out with acid. It is his fault. Despicable, weak. If it was not for him, she would still be alive. Does not talk to me, looks away. Plans something, I know. I have to gather forest herbs and make a hiding place, hide my charms. He is a coward, but he can steal and run away. I will punch it out of him. Everything hurts. I can barely walk. How could he? How? He would never bring himself to confront me on his own. He says his name is now Staglord. He says he will not let me die or let me go. He says I should not be calling him my son, like I ever did. He told me to pack my things. We're leaving soon. He now has his people in his own fortress. I'm hiding the charms in the herb cache. I probably should not. I will not be able to escape. He will not let me. The herb cache? There was a coin there.
Let us be careful.
Is that the herb cache? Where have you been? I told you to prepare everything for the ritual. You will never give me orders again. What? Well then, summon your power, or maybe you'd like to try the acid. I'm not your slave any longer. Not your toy. Not your son. Enough. I won't kill you. Your powers will be of use to me. From now on, you do as I say, you speak when I say. Disobedience will be punished. Alright, so I guess that was his father at first. A small deserted timber shed. The first cut we seen was his first cut scene we saw was his father.
The path is clear.
But his father beat
I
him.
have been waiting for you. The flowers, birds, and wind told me you would come. Oh, my poor flowers. They will perish before long in this bog.
The familiar outline of the nymph appears before you. It seems that only you can see or hear the nymph.
Ooh, mysterious talk with nobody.
I had a strange vision. A young man and old druid who tortured him. Then they exchanged roles.
Yes, yes. The soil, water, and stones here are infused with toxic pain and fear. They poison this place as we speak. You have seen where your enemy's journey began. The one called Stag Lord was once the victim of a cruel madman, and has since become one himself. You see now how monsters are born. But what comes of regret for a thing you cannot change? There is no time to be lost. We must do away with the fog quickly.
Well, tell me about yourself. I'd like to know more about my ally.
Do you really wish to know? Fine. I'll tell you a fairy tale. Once upon a time, there lived a young nymph. She lived in an enchanted forest, where 1,000 birds sung day and night, where the sun often left a spark or two hanging in the tree crowns, and where the starlight fell on sleepy glades like a glowing soft haze. The young nymph loved simple things, like sitting by the stream with her friends, braiding each other's hair and adorning their braids with crystals made of dew, or watching the flowers blooming. But inside her soul, the young nymph dreamed of something more.
The nymph's voice is quiet but clear. As you hear it, you seem to sense the aroma of the forest glades, washed with the morning dew, mixing with the odor of spring meadows, aflood with blooms.
Oh, dreams. Nothing in any world can live without them. Even a seed that falls in fertile soil cannot sprout without the dream of the sun. The same was true for our nymph. She wished to turn her enchanted forest into a true fairy tale kingdom and fill it with thousands of wonders. But plans so ambitious rarely go unnoticed by greater powers.
New notes creep into the aroma of the forest and meadow. Now you smell a storm coming.
Those greater powers decided to punish the nymph for her boldness. They sent a horrible monster to poison the enchanted forest and kill the singing birds. The nymph was forced to flee, and finally she found shelter here in the stolen lands. Here she hoped to sprout the seeds of a new dream, even as she mourned the dream she'd lost. But then the magic mist appeared, killing everything that lived. And the nymph cast about, desperately searching for help. So far, these are the fairy tale's final words. But But I hope this is not the end just yet.
Would you be willing to share the details of your story about these evil powers, the enchanted forest, and the monster?
One day, perhaps. Perhaps I will tell you more. But it doesn't matter now. We need to concentrate on the problems at our doorstep. The Stag Lord, the Druid, the Mist.
Tell me what to do
Search
next.
the area around the hut. Try to find anything that remained of the Druid who lived here. I am sure the fog is his doing. This suffocating veil is as vicious as his nature. We should learn more about the fog and the ritual through which it was created. Return to me if you find anything. The past may hide the answers that shape the future.
I'll return later. Farewell.
I will be waiting.
So search the area. Oh, there's some edible moss. A box. What? Oh, a ferocious wolf in there. Oh my gosh, things everywhere. Token of the Dryad. A wooden house, time-worn and apparently
I found
deserted.
something interesting.
Valerie found that. The stone altar is decorated with an eroded foliage pattern and symbols of green faith. We'll get back to that once we deal with this ferocious beast who might sneak up on us.
Enemy near.
Do
Get
not
the enemy.
falter.
Get the enemy. Boom, son. Tenderloin. What is this? The ground near the chest is covered with culinary herbs they dried out long ago. Okay, so here's nothing. There's nothing in the chest. He said he hid it in the herb cache. There was nothing there. That seems odd. Maybe Stag Lord found it. Nugra's last note. I went to the old temple of the Elk again today. Wicked, gloomy place, just like my soul. It used to shine once, but it's hollow and horrible now. Did he spy on me? Maybe I should lock him up. No, let him be. What can he do, the useless coward? Just whimper and hide. So Nugra probably...
You come again. Did you find something?
Nugra probably took in the Stag Lord as a child before he was the Stag Lord. And he was a maniac and tortured him, and then the Stag Lord became evil and turned the tables on Nugra. I found the Druid's note. They mention a temple of the Elk. Can this help us?
An ancient temple. The temple of the Stag God. Yes, that must be it. The place of power where the Druid created the fog. Perhaps we'll be able to cleanse it from there. The temple hides in the thicket not far from here. You'll need to go there and purge the place of whatever evil still lingers there, summoned by the Druid's sinister ritual. Take care. You are my only hope.
Temple of the Elk was revealed. I need to ask you something else.
Then hasten. Time is of the essence.
It's clear now. Farewell.
I'll go ahead.
Uncover the mystery of the ancient Temple of the Elk. Will do. Oh boy, we got some adventure going on. Temple of the Stag God. A very ancient god. So then it was Nugra who created this mist under the Stag Lord's Epic fail. Exits up here under the Stag Lord's demand. Nugra the Druid. The Stag Lord wants this place burned down. See if there's
Let's
anything
head
up here. So whatever relics were to be found are probably in Stag Lord's possession. Stag God, Stag Lord. What's the connection?
I need to catch my breath.
Soon enough, Octavia, soon enough.
We should gather our strength.
Uh-oh, we're all tired, and we have to fight. Even better. What are we fighting in the Nara marches? Thylacines, one on each side. Jathal.
A solid plan.
Nice sneak attack. Another nice sneak attack.
I'm hungry. When we stop?
Well, I guess the DC. This area is a good place to rest. Oh, he was cooking. Why are you cooking? He doesn't have a special ability. Very sharpened weapons. Lindsay inspire competence. Lindsay's enthusiasm inspires her comrades, giving them a +2 competence bonus on their camp duty skills. This bonus increases by +1 for every 4 levels that Lindsay gains after reaching level 3. Well, that's pretty cool. That looks about good. Although Valerie should really maintain her armor. If we're going to the Temple of the Elk. Adjusts and repairs her armor, gains +1 circumstance AC bonus in the first battle within 12 hours. Effect extends to +1 additional battle for every 4 levels Valerie gains beyond level 1. So 1 more level, she'll get an extra bonus. I think that should be fine. Get that armor nice and
Do
shiny.
you miss your tribe? Don't you ever want to go back to your homeland?
Why the hell? To freeze my ass off on a glacier. Look at their pig snouts. No. You are my tribe now.
9 hours. Successful. Healed a little bit. Perfect. To the Stag God's Temple. Survivor of the Thylacine ambush. Alright, so this thing is an ancient obelisk. The magical field surrounding this structure gives off a skin-tingling sensation. So if you have a kingdom and you own these lands, you could claim that as arcane research material. There we are. Huge rock surrounded by the forest with the head of oh, we read that already. Alright, well, let's get in here. Has it been 12 hours? Her bonus already wore off? Getting around this terrain is difficult. Actually, we should be moving lightly. We found the right trail. The ritual was held here, but be careful. There are dangerous beasts ahead. It is just rain. Let us push onward. There are both guards of this place and tokens of the druid's evil magic. Please be careful. Oh boy.
I've spotted something.
Nice. Oh, I've spotted something too. Primal giant frog. Couple of them.
I wrote it.
Alright. No, Lindsay. Don't do that. What does Bless do exactly? It fills your eyes with courage and +1 morale bonus on attack rolls and on saving throws against fear effects. A morale bonus. And this gives morale bonus on saving throws, +1 competence bonus on attack and weapon damage, so it stacks. So let's just bless up here. Actually, let's just try it just with that. Yeah, they're moving slowly too. Alright, well, let's give it a shot. Nice sneak attack, Letharius. Oh, there's 3 of them.
Unworthy.
So far, so good. Ah, not bad.
What troubles you?
She didn't even have to sing. Muddy water gives off a strange, nauseating smell and emits the tattered fog. Be right back. And we're back. Wonder if I would have took that frog, golden toad, these things would have been meaner and nastier. Primal ferocious wolf. 3 of them.
Anything is possible.
Alright, I think this is where we're gonna have to bless up.
I'll go ahead.
Let's give it a shot.
Enemy near.
Oh boy.
Wretched things.
Wretched things, they're tough things. Nicely done. Sneak attack.
I'm letting you out of our think that hurts.
Excellent. Mary dealing major damage. Beautiful. So that was not as bad as I thought it would be.
Adventures call to them.
Is there anything down here though? Oh, map travel. But yes, something up here. Nothing? What? Paused. Oh, primal dire boar. Just one?
The path is clear.
Serves you right.
Get it. Boom. Sneak attacks left and right. It's having trouble hitting Valerie. come on. Can't hit it either. Boom. And it's auto-pausing at the end of every round, so it's like... We gotta dye our boar pelt. Some meat. And what is this beast? An ancient statue of Aristotle seems to resist the ravages of time. The effects of years, rain, and wind have destroyed the temple walls, but could not subdue the statue. Uh-oh. The bear-like tree ant. Alright, well...
You can count on me.
Did I set up her spellbook? No, I didn't. I always forget to do that. That's bad. I wanted to web it. What about JFL? She can inflict, protect from alignment. What alignment would a bear-like tree ant have anyway? Alright, use hurricane bow.
Request.
JFL, doom the thing.
And so they walked on.
No. Stay there, Lindsay. Sing a song.
What's the holdup?
I'm listening.
I'm not afraid.
It will saved. We're probably not going to put it to sleep, so get some luck going. It's not going to be... Well, you can try to hypnotize it. You can try to doom it again. Alright, let's rock and roll. Is she casting doom or what is she doing? That was ridiculous. Everyone get it. Oh my gosh, this is terrible.
This can't be over.
Wow.
This won't kill me.
She's not even raging. This was the worst battle setup ever.
I can't keep this up much longer.
Oh, it's almost dead though. See, if it would have focused on Valerie from the beginning, we could have did this.
Healing. Avenge me.
Oh no. Come on, just hang in there. It's almost dead. Octavia, run. One D6.
Protect me. What?
Oh, we got it with a snowball. Oh my gosh, that was terrible, but it's horrible. Valerie, we could have did that much easier if Valerie would have went in first. I don't know what I was thinking. There's Tristan.
Your aid came at just the right time, stranger. My name is Tristian. I'm a priest of merciful Sarenrae. Another moment, and I fear I would have been on my way to her chambers, somewhat earlier than my destiny requires.
A young man, severely wounded, whispers what sounds like a prayer as he raises his eyes. His face is pale, but his eyes flare with determination despite his labored breathing.
A Sarenrae fanatic. Talk about people I'd be just as happy not seeing for the next 1,000 years.
A local nymph directed me here. She thinks the enchanted fog in this temple was created by the druid who serves the bandit leader here. I expect defeating the beast guard should cause the fog to clear.
I have never spoken to nymphs, but I believe their assessment is accurate. The creatures occupying this temple are far from ordinary animals. The power that moved them here is related to the fog. The beasts hold the fog as anchors hold a ship dancing in the waves. From what I can tell, once the beasts are defeated, the fog should begin to clear.
You're wounded. Do you need aid?
I am a priest of Sarenrae, and a skilled healer. I have done all I can, but it will take some time for my strength to return in full. But worry not. I will make my way to the trading post nearby, and wait there as I make my recovery.
How'd you get here?
I was investigating this fog. I believe you have already discerned that it is magical in nature. I serve Sarenrae, goddess of sunlight. Discovering an evil magic that isolated living creatures from the sun alarmed me in no small way. I was able to locate the place the fog originated from, but was too presumptuous and almost got into the beast's teeth.
The beasts are defeated. What now?
Praised be Sarenrae. Now, if my knowledge serves, the fog should weaken and eventually clear entirely. We need only wait. Perhaps somewhere more hospitable?
Those beasts dead. I have other matters to attend to. Farewell.
Please wait. You saved my life. I have no treasures or relics, but I have knowledge and the divine power of a priest. I wish to aid you in your journeys. Alas, my wounds won't allow me to join you right now. I will travel to the trading post. I hope to be able to repay you for my life once I recover from these wounds.
Sounds good, bro. Uncover the mystery of the ancient temple. Quarterstaff, potions of remove curse, book. Caster level 5, difficulty 14. One creature within medium range, 1 minute per level. Reflex half. Immediately upon completion of the spell, and once per round thereafter, you may call down a 6-foot wide, 30-foot long vertical bolt of lightning that deals 3d6 points of electricity damage. The bolt of lightning flashes down in a vertical stroke at whatever target point you chose within the spell's range, measured from your position at the time. Any creature in the target square in the path of the bolt is affected. You need not call a bolt of lightning immediately. Other actions, even spell casting, can be performed first. Each round after the first, you may use a standard action, concentrating on the spell, to call a bolt. Each time you cast a bolt, the spell's duration is reduced by 1 minute. 1 minute, a level caster level 5. That's an awesome spell.
Tread lightly. Something here.
So Lindsay got a terrible wound in that battle. Everyone was pretty much dead, and we won it with a snowball.
Let us be careful.
Looks like the fog is in fact clearing. Water's crystal clear and seems to radiate a gentle, soothing shine. What just happened?
I am your shield.
Oh, it's healing Valerie? Cool. Keep doing it.
Done with waiting.
Everybody heal here.
Well? Don't
Valerie,
hesitate.
get out of the way. Amiri. Drink from the water. Do we have to stand in it?
This can't be over.
Oh, it's curing her light wounds. Get out of there. Oh no. Get out of there.
I won't let you down.
Yeah, we just gotta stand in it. Sweet. And one more for good luck. Alright. No, don't go in the pool,
State your desire.
Jaethal. Alright, so I guess I don't know what we do. Do we return to the nymph? Or do we return to Oleg's? Now the Temple of Elk is cleared out, we can turn to the trading post, catch up on the news, discuss our future plans, and tell Jahan what happened. Alright, but we're gonna go on a little hunt here. To old Tuskgutter's lair.
I need to catch my breath.
All hunters in the Greenbelt know the name Tuskgutter, as well as the location the giant boar chose for its lair. How do we get to it? And we're all fatigued. So we're gonna have to rest right on top of Tuskgutter's lair. Let's use rations and have her sharpen her weapon. Sharpens her weapon, increasing her damage by 1 for the next battle in 12 hours. Let's cook. Let's see what Haggis does. +1 bonus on all saving throws for a day. How about Shepherd's Pie? +1 saving throws. Jeweled Rice, 5 movement speed. Well, give us a save on our saving throws. Maybe Tuskgutter has Poison Fangs or something. Alright, let's rest up. Cool. Alright, I'm gonna quick save here. And enter the lair. Tuskgutter. So here we are. The monster is here, and now I'm gonna tear him apart. Yes, just watch me. And don't interrupt me, Amiri blurts out, as if anticipating being cut off. I speak on when. I speak on. She grunts and her eyebrows narrow. She clears her throat. There's a custom where I'm from. A boy kills a monster in front of the elders to prove he's a man. Okay. Haha, that's funny. In our parts, boys must do something rather different to become men. Amiri throws an angry glance at the half-elf, and Octavia falls silent, but her teasing smile remains. Barbarian clears her throat in hesitation. In our tribe, girls don't get no initiation at all. So I arranged my trial myself. Like in the song about Kagul the orphan. I downed a cave lion in single combat. Here, see? The scars I got in that battle. And you know what my elders did after I threw the lion's skin at their feet? Let's wait until she continues. They laughed in my face. They said I scratched my belly myself and hired some man to kill the lion for me in trade for... Ugh. Later they agreed my initiation. Of course, they had no choice, but... Mary's voice wavers in anger and she spits on the ground. Must you really slay him in single battle? Single combat? It'll take our whole party to bring this tusk gutter down. From a distance, Amiri examines Tusk Gutter's muscular body and sharp tusks. Bah, you think I can't butcher a pig by myself? Though, if the elders saw the beast was about to kill the boy, they would help him. There's no shame in that. But it doesn't matter. I'm just saying. Now you stand and watch me gutting the beast. I see. Come on, to battle. Gorham, watch me! With a battle cry, the barbarian charges the boar. Gorham, also known as our Lord in Iron, is a god of battle above all other pursuits. It said he would rust away into nothingness if there was ever a time with no more conflicts to be fought. His faithful believe he is present in every iron weapon of war that is forged. I'm going alone, got it? Oh, this is gonna be bad. Miri, you better rage. And, drink a potion of bark skin. Or not. Oh, no, I don't want them to... I didn't want them to interfere, man. Come on, bruh. I'm not trying to interfere with her ritual. My bad. I didn't think my party would just go running up there. Alright,
I'm listening.
Come on. I'll just pick the same answers I picked last time. Going alone, got it. Alright, so all of you stop. Let her do her thing. She's gonna rage. She's gonna drink that barkskin potion I told her to. I think. Dang it. I said stop it. Get it, Amiri. I'm wounded. Come finish it off. Oh, so you want our help after all. Hang in there, Amiri. We're coming. Nice.
This won't kill me.
Come on, Amiri. Hang in there. Mary, take a step back. You take a step back too. I'll go flank it again. It's attacking Valerie. Boom! Amiri, breathing heavily, Amiri stands over the corpse of the fallen monster. What'd you say? See me in action? I almost chopped his head off. Yes, a real epic battle, just like the sagas. I won't even have to embellish it for the book. That's it, trial done. Now no one dares say Amiri is weak. She grins and thrusts her chest out. You are a valiant warrior. Were there truly fools who doubted your strength? Some did, you know. I spit on them. No one will dare bark at me now. Are you hurt? Amiri snorts and examines herself closely. After a few moments, she grunts. Scratches? Still, why do you want to kill this monster? You passed this test back when you were with your tribe, didn't you? Amiri's face reddens. Well, not just pups must pass this test. If a man is newcomer to a tribe, he must bring a monster's hide. Proves he's not weak. Her voice trails off, then falls silent. Well, I'm honored you consider me part of your new tribe. You're a strong and valiant warrior. Just don't start this, that... Amiri stops, trying to choose the right words. Don't talk me about honor and valor. I know already. She frowns and turns away. Still, I owe you thanks. You have a true chief's heart. You know what? If we meet another monster like this, I'll kill it too. Not for a test, just that nobody would ever dare say Amiri isn't a warrior. I hope we kill another mighty monster. Tuskgutter's head. Proof of victory over the forest monster. Boar pelt, some meat, some tenderloin. Alright, let's search around. Oh, Tuskgutter got a poor victim here. I'd be carrying a wand of fine traps. Honey. Expensive stuff. Didn't I pick up a quarterstaff +1? That's a nice bludgeoning weapon. I don't know who could use it, but it's a nice bludgeoning weapon. I doubt there's any traps around here.
I'll go ahead.
Well, that was fun.
What you want?
I wrote it like I saw it.
Let us bide our time.
Those secret little panels to uncover. What's this thing? Oh. Look like little mice or something. Alright, so we head back to Oleg's, and I think once we reach Oleg's, I'm going to call it an episode. When Amiri heard about the giant wild boar terrorizing the area, she insisted we go directly to its lair and let her fight it one-on-one. Of course, it wasn't simply she wanted some bacon. In Amiri's tribe, a fight with a wild animal was a sort of ritual. 2 days and 14 hours. No way, we've got to find a quicker way around that. Let's go this way. Ruins of an old temple. Oh, so that's only using the path they selected for you.
I need to catch my breath.
We'll rest at Oleg's, girl. Don't worry. Just 8 hours away.
I'm hungry.
A hop, skip, and a stone's throw away. Pretty cool. So before we get into the business with Jihad and stuff, and Tristan, I'm going to save here. Call this episode 11. Hope you liked it. If you do, smash that like button. Let me know. Leave me a comment. I read them. I'll see you in episode 12 where we'll figure out what our future plans are now that the fog has cleared, or is clearing, and see what's up with Jihad and Tristan. So I'll see you then. Thanks for watching. Peace out, everybody. One love.